Today in Northampton, there's a march and rally in opposition of Supreme Court nominee Brett Kavanaugh. Organizers say this is to support survivors of sexual assault. The march begins at Northampton City Hall at 5 this evening. Community members are welcome to share stories at the end of the march. Attendees are encouraged to wear black.
Happening today, the Cannabis Control Commission is expected to vote on granting final licenses for 2 retail marijuana stores in the state.
One of those stores, called New England Treatment Access, already serves as a medical marijuana dispensary in Northampton. That's where we find Western Mass News reporter Taylor Jacobs, who has more on what this all means.
Chris and Brittany, good morning to you both. And that's exactly right. Today could be the day that the commission at long last grants the green light to a few retail shops. And here at New England Treatment Access, they already operate as a medical marijuana dispensary. But this shift into recreational sales is something that they do say they are ready for. It's basically been a 2-year process for them ever since voters asked for such a thing. They've already hired over 100 employees, upped their cultivation process to meet the expected demand, and making sure that this operation will run smoothly and safely. But if the commission does grant them a license today, that won't mean tomorrow they'll be opening up shop. Watch.
We're really going to await some additional guidance from the commission tomorrow as to what exactly those steps are. But our understanding is that first we will need to be on the state's seed to sale tracking system metric. We are awaiting approval to get onto that system now.
Now, it was back in July when New England Treatment Access told us that they would be the first adult use store to open east of the Mississippi River. They still feel confident that that is going to be the case, and once these final steps are squared away. Now, the other store that is on the agenda today for the commission is 2 hours east in Leicester. And coming up next half hour, we'll have more on what this means for other prospective businesses that are also trying to get their license. But that's then and this is now, so stay tuned for that. We're live in Northampton. For Western Mass News, I'm Taylor Jacobs. Back to you in the studio.